So I spent 8.5 years in graduate school studying all of the sciences related to how the human body can move and perform. And I've also researched the golf swing for over 25 years, been teaching golf for 31 years, and written an LPGA Master Professional thesis on types and causes of golf swing related injury. Based upon all the knowledge that I've collected in all of these years, there were two things that really stood out for me and completely blew my mind about the issues with the typical golf swing. The first one is that the golf downswing lasts a mere 1/3 second. If you take out a stopwatch and try to start and stop it in 1/3 second with just the one finger acting, it's difficult to do. So what does that mean for the golf swing? That the more joints you move in the more directions and with greater range of motion, the more complicated the swing becomes, because all of that has to be unbent and untwisted in a mere 1/3 second. And the other takeaway I had, which was equally mind-blowing, is that the human brain and spinal cord reserve most of their resources for the movement of the limbs. So the messages going to the muscles mostly are dedicated to limb movement, the arms and the legs, the limbs or the extremities, and maybe about 10% of all the brain and spinal cord's resources go to movements of the trunk. And yet in golf, we want people to make a highly sophisticated backswing movement comprising of forward bend, side bend, and rotation, and then we expect them in the 1/3 second to undo all of this stuff when the brain actually does not have the capability of controlling all of these big muscles of the core and of the glutes in order to give us good performance on a consistent basis.
A scientific analysis of any golf swing is made by looking at one joint at a time from head to ankle and seeing in how many directions and planes of motion the joint must be moved to return the club to the ball for impact.